if there's two different types of games, right? Let's say there's a game, it's a game where you're fighting against bosses, you're an RPG, right? Like you're collecting armor, you're collecting skills and abilities and weapons and things like that. And then you go into a boss fight and you find an exploit, you find a cheese, and you're able to put together this god tier build and one shot a boss, and then you put it on Reddit and then everybody else does the same thing. The developer eventually catches wind of it and they patch it. They make it so you can't do that because they want you to interact with that boss. They want you to see all the boss fight mechanics. They want you to hear all the voice lines from the boss so it fills out the story. They want you to learn all of the different timing and all of the different attacks that they have so that you can use that for the next piece of the game. They want you to interact with the game, so they patch it to fix that exploit so you can't take advantage of it anymore. A different example is in a PvP game. If you're running into a room and you get sniped, and then you run into that same room, you get sniped from somewhere else because they can clearly see you, and you run into the room a third time, it clapped from yet another angle because there's so many viewpoints into this one room and no way to fight your way out. Well, in a lot of PvP games, the developers know they found it during playtesting before they even released the game, and they left it in because, let's say it together, camping is a legitimate strategy, and they don't mind that you found that exploit. That doesn't change their success. You're still playing their game. I'm going to repeat that. You are still playing their game the way they want you to. And in a system where there is a clear exploit that some can take advantage of and others get shortchanged by, if it isn't patched, it's not a mistake, it is intentional. It is by design, and the people who built the system are okay with it. And when you take that example and place it on corporate culture right now, and the way people are getting laid off in droves in order for companies to remain profitable on books, it feels bad. Some people are winning and everyone's still playing the game. And so it's not getting patched. There are no laws coming to save us. And you and I have finally decided, like, we're not going to play the game anymore. And I know there are a lot of folks out there who don't have a choice. They have to keep running into the room and hope that they can get an angle on the sniper. And maybe you bring different weapons and you try different strategies and you've taken some courses and you've switched careers and industries or changed different companies, and you still keep hitting the same problems, like placed on pips, or everybody's getting labor reduction, or they're moving all the jobs and consolidating because they acquired another company and now half the people got to be let go. Like, we're tired of it. We just can't keep running into that same room and getting got. Like, we have to make a better path for our family and for our future. You just got to find a way that makes sense for you and that doesn't feel like you're being exploited, because we both did.